Welcome back, my friends. Bull Skunk and Ocean here with our second match of the Pluto Cup. These are two teams that lost their opening round, and we're going to have OllieBurn taking on Claptune here for our second round of the day.
I have to say that the team name game from all of these teams today have been absolutely spectacular.
On
Uh,
point, no
yeah,
doubt. Claptune coming up with a new logo you'll see for match number two here. I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
yeah.
So keep a sharp eye out for that one. Another one, keep a sharp eye on is going to be Royals here from OllieBurn. That's our highest SR player in the tournament. We'll see them on the projectile DPS. So we're looking for that matchup going up against Toxic Flow, who we just saw put up a heck of a performance on that Pharah.
Yeah, they put up a heck of a performance. However, made a couple of mistakes, and their team eventually lost that previous match against the Crabs. Quick reminder of our format here today is in this last series of our sort of group stage seeding matches, we're going to have one control map, first to three. So back in the old days, competitive, you used to win three control points to win your control map, and that's how we're playing our group stage matches today. And then later on in the tournament, we'll have best of three of normal style control maps for you later on.
It's all control all the time here in the Pluto Cup. And well, it's just the way I like it, as a matter of fact. It's fun. It makes for some fun matchups, especially with the format that we have here, as far as how the teams are built. These are our supporters, our subscribers here at Elo Hell, submitting in solo or duo queues and getting put together to form these teams. So don't expect to see high level synergy, but we're just looking for some good individual play and have a good time, have some fun here. It looks like we're gonna start off on Mecha Base, heading into Busan for our second round of the day.
Yeah, over to Korea. And one thing I really like about Busan is because you have like the different maps. You got the more brawl centric mecha base where we could see top play that Doomfist that they played before. You've got the Busan Sanctuary, which is more of a double shield kind of who could control the space map and downtown. You've got the dive potential there, and you're probably going to see a little bit of a hit scan duel on the opposite high grounds. That's what Downtown is most known for, most prevalent for. But we're going to start things here on Megabase.
Yeah, starting inside. I mean, you can get a similar philosophy where your tanks are going to look to control the point. You might be able to position, say, a McCree, like Big Bomb is showing us now, up on the high ground here in the base, be able to rain down some damage onto the objective itself. Both teams coming out with the Ryan Zarya here to start things off. I like it. Let's get dirty. It's going to get brawly. They're going to get up close and personal.
Yeah, I think that does favor the OllieBurn team. Now you're running that heavy Brawl Lucio Moira, which means you're going to be able that coalescence likely faster than the Nanos, and that means you're going to have more healing and more damage coming from your support line. So we'll see that support duel between the Ana and the Moira be more prevalent later on.
Yeah, the Reaper and the McCree to boot. McCree should be able to shut down Toxic Flow, and that's exactly what we're seeing. In fact, the Royals on the Reaper getting the final kill there. Royals trying to flank around, surround, and then there's a Claptune here, putting a lot of pressure on Chipset. Is he gonna jump over? Nope, he's just gonna kind of peek over the top, lay some of those shotgun blasts down. Now the team is gonna try to push Claptune all the way back to the doors. Royals goes to capture the point.
Yeah, so Royals goes pretty.
Oh, go ahead. I was just saying, Big Bomb got a good kill there. We got an early Earthshatter from Chipset. And that's going to allow Claptune to move in, find a pair of kills, but they do lose their Genji along the way. Still looks to be up. Oh, now up by quite a bit. Thanks for fantastic shooting from Big Bomb.
Yeah, Big Bomb comes in, gets a lot of kills on that McCree, and we see a pretty confusing first fight. It seems like the tanks on the side of Clapton were struggling.
Oh, no. Who's not struggling is Big Bomb here on this McCree. There's a Graviton Sturge thrown, and the McCree able to land the shots with the Peacekeeper. Clean up. And yeah, these fights are going to be a little messy. We don't have the pre-existing synergy you might be used to seeing in competitive Overwatch here, as these teams are just built off of solo and duo queues.
Chips are struggling. Like it's called. And here comes the Dragon Blade. Oh, no, get caught as well!
Oh, no! Dragon Blade almost completely devalued. A late shot from Toxic Flow is able to get one. Chipset throws down the hammer. Earthshatter finds multiple people. The nano boost used to help him find the 3K amidst that. Now it's just Royals on the point, desperately running for their lives.
Yeah, so as I was saying after that first fight, or sort of first half engagement, really seemed like the Claptune problems of the tank line seem to come back to bite them. However, they've stepped it up since. They've had some nice tank ultimates, and they're really coming back into fruition in this series. And we'll see if that continues.
Oh, Chef Chico gets the dead eye deflected right back at his face. Use an ultimate to go right back to spawn. So now, it looks like Royal's going to throw in the Bob, try to get the 6-man back on the field, but Bob's just going to take a quick little nap. OllieBurn trying to get out of this spawn. Missy does have that Earthshatter ready to go. Royal's up on the flank. Finds the kill onto Freyr. Big Bomb trying to duel it out, does win that duel, but meanwhile, Missy and company winning the war on the front line.
Yeah, I finally will take this fight back, however. 99%, which means last fight territory for Claptune. All they have to do is win one more fight, going off the map and resetting. They're going to need him later on to build up that Dragon Blade. That's probably going to be the win condition for Claptune. Build up that Dragon Blade and put as many resources in there as possible. Probably going to go for the nano boost onto that as well.
I know I would. The nano blade seems just easy kills. So they're going to have to watch out for Chef Chico in the 3. Earthshatter comes out from Chipset is blocked. Now the return shatter is huge. The Graviton Surge used in conjunction kills light up the feed for OllieBurn.
Yeah, they use both of their tank ultimates, which is a pretty good fight for the only 2 ultimates invested for a fight. Well, I think you take that any day of the week. But the problem is, Toxic Flow is slowly building up to that Dragon Blade, and they have the Nano Boost and the Sun Barrier online, so they have resources to kill Toxic Flow to try and get them a team fight win, and they only need one of them.
We'll see if Flushcap can save that rally, and if that extra armor will be enough. Graviton Surge starts things off. Nano Boost used on to Big Bomb. He's able to go in, and Blade comes outside. Oh, yep, the Blade able to find one. Big Bomb able to find one. Claptune, half the team already eliminated from OllieBurn. Claptune flipping this point. There goes the overtime Wake Ocean.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be able to touch for OllieBurn. I mean, once you get to that 99% and you're running a hero like Genji and you have a massive combo like Nano Boost, it's the same as if you're running Sombra and you have EMP. You've set up your win condition to win the match, and they set up their own condition nicely. They knew that they had to wait for that Dragon Blade. They waited for the Dragon Blade. They put all the resources into that Genji, trusted Toxic Flow, and Toxic Flow prevailed.
Yeah, it got a little pixelated on my side. It looked like the nano went on to Big Bomb. Did it actually go on to Toxic Flow?
I'm not exactly sure, actually.
Yeah, no, it did go on to Big Bomb. Okay, I was second guessing myself there. Because of that. I was like, I wonder if that was just a misclick or, you know, some strat that I'm not aware of. Either way, it worked out for him. Claptune up 1-0, start things off. And I like this composition they're showing us out of the gate here as we head to downtown.
Yeah, they're showing us the Winston Wrecking Ball, so they're going to be need to dive in those targets. Big Bomb showing off the Widowmaker, taking out Royal as our highest SR player immediately.
Yeah, the res is there, but that just sends a very quick message that the skies are not safe for you Royals. You're going to have to be very careful on that far. Chipset and Ion taking a lot of damage. In fact, Chipset goes down. Ion's able to back up into the safety of his healers and does take down Missy on the other side. Both teams miss a player. Toxic Flow is going to go in, find the kill. 5-4 advantage. Make that a 4-2 advantage there for Claptune. Nice boop off the side as Zach gets the kill onto the Pharah.
Yeah, the sports time though for the side of Claptune. I need to quickly heal up. Actually, they're just point, so they're not going to get those DPS, those heals that they don't need. But that dive never really happened for a long time. But eventually, they got the dive off, and the side of sort of OllieBurn were kind of just trapped. They didn't know where to go or what to do. They seemed a little bit lost, unable to get their far anywhere to go. I know. 4 dive from Ion is going to at least flip something back in their favor.
It's a good start, but they're going to lose Plush Cap along the way, unfortunately. Claptune starting to surround them here. Not going to take the Genji out. Does give a one-man advantage to OllieBurn as they start to finally move out of this little alleyway and onto the point. Putting a lot of damage down on a Chipset who has those mines ready to go. He's going to go ahead and throw those mines on the objective. We Still have Toxic with that blade. Coalescence out from Claptune. That's going to burn down Missy. I'm not even sure the blade's going to be needed. Pushcap does find the kill onto the Lucio. Ion invests the Primal Rage. Held up by the Graviton Surge ever so slightly. Mind's finding some kills in the back, and the blade does eventually come out to help solidify this fight win.
Yeah, I'm not sure you actually needed that Dragon Blade Toxic Flow throwing that critical ultimate late into the fight. It looks like we're going to see the APAC region dive, or a Chinese dive, originated from Team C, the Zarya Winston competition come in. But I think it's going to be too little too late. You're really looking to build up and get some damage on that Winston to build the Primal Rage, and then build that Graviton Surge to win more consistent fights later on. But are you going to be able to build those ultimates when your opposition is already on 82%?
And Big Bomb landing that early kill onto Shevchenko. Took not one, but two people out of this fight. Shevchenko with the Bob in the pocket. And now we're at 91 and counting. This is going to be a rushed engagement at best. Shevchenko once again clicked right between the eyes by Big Bomb. Royals able to answer back. Both teams missing an EPS. The fight breaks out on the point. Ion diving into the back line. Get a bunch of claim. Now forced turn attention onto the McCree, who put in so much damage. Plushcap with the finishing blow onto the Winston. Now Coalescence coming out, trying to keep Claptune in this fight. But Plushcap on the brig, able to find a pair. McCree picking up yet another Deadeye in the pocket. Doesn't even have to use it. Clicking heads with the Peacekeeper.
Yeah, Royals getting those kills. And the flip does come back. They switched to the Zarya Winston composition, which is really difficult to deal with if you can just, put a character on the top of put a character in the Big Bomb. They'll have little space to work with, little space to maneuver around, and eventually that's going to help you in that DPS war. And also, you build 75% on both your Primal Rage and your Graviton Surge, so 2 ultimates now that you'll have for the next fight. 2 win conditions as well.
OllieBurn looking to have all 6 online here before too long. Very little in the bank for Claptune. Possibly some mines if they can draw out this fight. Oh, Missy eats a big anti, not able to get out of there. Main takedown, didn't even have a chance to press Q and get the primal going. That's unfortunate, bad start. But Royals answers back, finds a pair of kills, including the Ana. Very important. Gale falls up the nice kill, no support left here for Claptune. Just be a little bit of cleanup for OllieBurn. They'll maintain control.
Yeah, so it also main tank early on. And, I mean, that means Royals has to go to do something, has to make a play, otherwise they lose that fight. They're 65, they don't have the space to do anything, but Royals comes up clutch in the moment, gets 3 kills on that McCree, and that's what you expect from a player of that caliber. And, I mean, now 2-fight territory for the side of OllieBurn and Claptune. They need to get their stuff together here as they have the Dragon Blade, but they don't have much to combine with it.
No, they do not. Still 20% away from that nano. But they're going to go ahead and use the blade anyway. Toxic Flow says, I don't need your nano boost. I'm going to go ahead and kill Royals. Hack and slash to pieces. Will it be enough for Claptune to win this fight? Well, Lilith Big Bomb gets in the mix, managing to get the headshot down. Primal Rage invested from Missy, forcing Big Bomb back out of the fight. But unfortunately, OllieBurn is losing it on the point. Missy eventually does go down. Overtime wake burn in 99-99. Nothing but red jerseys standing on this objective.
Yeah, but I think they're going to get back there. The Tracer is going to touch, so there's still a chance for OllieBurn, albeit a very slight one.
Unfortunately, the Tracer was not able to last too long. Now it's a 2-0 lead here for Claptune.
Yeah, Claptune definitely turning around from their last series. They seem to be pulling off their win conditions a lot better because, I mean, we talked about it on Night Market. They tried to set up Toxiflow for the barrage because that seemed like the critical moment of the last map where they couldn't get that barrage off. Toxiflow seemed a little bit lost, couldn't use their win condition to their advantage, but now Toxiflow's been on the Genji and it just seems a little bit more simplified to the, okay, Genji Blade is our win condition, that's simple. We can set that up easily, just put pressure on the backline, put pressure on the tanks, maybe give some resources to our Genji, that could be a nano base, that could be anything. And they've done it, they've done it.
And Big Bomb picking up the slack where some slight mistakes were made. The Genji Blade did come out a little bit ahead of the Nano Booster. Big Bomb right there to click some heads on the Ashe. Now going over to the Widowmaker as we head to Sanctuary.
Yeah, back on the Widowmaker that they had on downtime. So Big Bomb's just going to control this backside line, try and take care of any flankers or anyone who might be out of position on the side of OllieBurn.
Yeah, Claptune passing around the far left side, going inside the drum room. Oh, Royals kicks off Big Bomb in the back line, and now takes their attention to the meat of the fight. Puts the pressure down onto the Orisa. Plushcap able to find the kill. Big Bomb's going to go ahead and swap for the Ash to try to get back into this fight. Royals, though, cleaning up on the Tracer in the meantime. Already 2/3 of the way to a Pulse Bomb. But, oh, wow, Claptune got the point.
Yeah, I mean, Royals is just killing everything on this Tracer. I mean, yes, we give up capture percentage, but, like, realistically, that's not going to matter. You've captured the point now. You're going to get a lot more percentage. You have the opportunity to control this space. You have a Coalescence, Dragon Blade, and Pulse Bomb available. So, we'll see what Royals like to do with that. Looking for that backline Tracer drill starting now.
Ooh, Toxic Flow wins the Tracer duel. Royals goes down. Now OllieBurn must be feeling a little nervous as the Pulse Bomb comes up and takes out Plushcap. Coalescence used to try to keep the remaining 4 members of OllieBurn in this fight, but it won't be enough. Toxic Flow got angry, switched to a Tracer of their own. Here come the paint can blasters and the Tracer makers. Going to put to full effect. Toxic Flow finding a whole host of kills, getting that point flip.
Yeah, I mean, you see the advantage of, you know, kind of playing that first side patiently. For OllieBurn, you know, they got 39%, whereas it was 12%. But now, Claptune flipped back immediately on the back of a nice Tracer duel win for Toxic Flow, and then the nice Pulse Bomb stick, which meant there was no Pregitza for the opposition, which means no stability for the side of OllieBurn. So, we'll see what Toxic Flow is going to look for this fight, as Winston's going to go right at the moment.
Both tank ults being used here right out of the gate for OllieBurn, and the Blade. Blade's gonna find one. Primal Rage in that tiny room. And, well, the Brig goes down as well. Tanks for Claptune looking a little low, looking a little fragile. Royals gonna finish off the back line, so there's not gonna be any healing for those tanks. No more Moira left, which means that Winston is easy pickings for the Tracer. And OllieBurn. Well, they're gonna get control back on this objective.
I feel like this is just whoever wins that Tracer duel, because that means that, I mean, that's where these two teams' best players are playing that role. So whoever wins that Tracer duel is then going to have loads of space to try and take out their opposition. And it's definitely showing so far. Toxic Flow won that Tracer duel before, and was able just to pop up at Royals. This time around, their Winston pops off and nullifies Toxic Flow. It makes things easier for them.
Yeah, good coordination between Missy and Royals, and now Plushcap dropping the rally, able to boost up that Tracer. 50 extra armor will help out so much. 100 extra armor, even better. But, you know, back in the day. Toxic Flow able to kill the Genji here now. Now the Tracer duel commences. Will Royals win this duel, keep OllieBurn in this fight? No, looks like they're just going to back off the respective quarters and let the supports go at it. Both warriors finding a kill. Now the Winstons dueling each other, but Claptune not going to let that be an honorable duel. They collapse on that Winston. Not long for this world. Now the overtime wake is starting to burn the other way, but Claptune will flip it over after a bit of cleanup.
Yeah, so now we're in the situation that Claptune have been in so often where, you know, you've got it to 99, so what's your win condition? And that win condition has to be the Dragon Blade. But how are you going to get that Dragon Blade to get huge value when Toxic Flow is the Pulse Bomb? Freyr has the Coalescence. You've got to think about getting rid of these enemy ultimates before you even think about running with that Dragon Blade.
Struck out early from Claptune, and so that Pulse Bomb. The Pulse Bomb finds Plushcap. Beautiful pick, not allowing him that rally to get built up. Coalescence coming out from both sides. Dueling lasers. Freyr taking down Chev. So that Genji Blade's going to have to wait a little bit longer as well. With a nice early start. Claptune. Oh, the poor baby Diva. Oh, you hate to see it.
It's devastating because they have the Dragon Blade for the next fight. That's their win condition, and they got a lot of the opposition ultimates out. It was looking like a great fight for OllieBurn. However, with that Diva Stagger, they don't have much to work with.
Diva finally able to get back in the mech, but now Bob's out, and Chef Chico gets shut down, not able to get the katana out of its sheath. Royals try to do his darndest to pull OllieBurn back into this fight, but that one Pulse Bomb's not going to be enough. Dueling angry Winston's on the point, but it's the take line of OllieBurn just getting beaten and battered and tossed all around. The Blade doesn't make it back to the objective, and Claptune takes the 3-0 win here on Busan.
Yeah, Claptune taking the victory there. I mean, that Tracer duel was insane to watch between Royals and Toxic Flow. I mean, whoever won the Tracer duel or the DPS duel between them in the entirety of that map won that fight. And they're showing their quality over the rest of the lobby here, showing their dominance. The Toxic Foe comes up trumps this time.
It was a lot of fun to watch. It was a fun duel. I mean, Claptune able to take it 3-0, but man, I really enjoyed watching those tracers. A good tracer duel just puts a smile on my face, Ocean.
Yeah, reminiscent of the days. Overwatch League Season 1, Stage 3, Striker versus SPP. Not quite the same multitude, but it was definitely enjoyable to watch.
I mean, certainly one of my favorite tracer duels of all time. Back when Boston put up their perfect streak in stage 3, Striker showing the world what he could do. And hey, we had Toxic Flow and Royal showing us what they could do here in the Pluto Cup. It's an exciting match indeed, but Claptune taking the dub in the end. But we're just getting started here, folks. We're going to have a semifinals match coming up at you in just a little bit. We'll take a short break to get that all put together, organized, and ready for you. We'll see you back here on the other side in just a few.